we go again. We're gonna play. Well, we're yet to play Delhi or Abbasid, and I like both of these on this map. So let's do Delhi. I read a comment that you can garrison in the houses now, and I have no clue if that's true or how it works or anything. So we'll have a look. I feel like he probably meant that you have to go combat the defender, and then if you get the attack, you can garrison in the houses, maybe? I'm really not sure. So you always want to build a mosque in the radius of the where you're gonna make the mill. So that's why I put it here. You don't want to block the building space for your mill, but you do want to have it in the influence so that the wheelbarrow and stuff will be tagged quicker. It's a small detail, but it's useful still. His sheep went north, so we have this side to ourselves, and yeah, here's the north. We're playing against French here, which is an interesting matchup. It's definitely one that you want to go horseman and spear in, rather than spear archer. Like you always open spear against French, and then versus Swamp Saves I like to add archers after, but against French I usually like to add horsemen, so you can overwhelm their knight archer combo. It's funny that I mentioned the quicker wheelbarrow and then I forget to tech it, so a little bit of a mistake there. Yeah, you just get the forestry, it's really irrelevant, but you get it anyway. So the reason that you don't want to go spear archer in this matchup when he goes knight archer is that the the knights are just kind of too strong, I think, at that point, and then your pikes are gonna get dwindled away by the archers, and you can't get on top of the archers with your own units because you don't have horsemen. I just didn't find much success using that combo against French. And you only really want to go archers when you need archers, in my opinion. For example, against Ottoman I like to make them, because first Ottoman... No, first Abbasid, apologize. First Abbasid, not Ottoman. Because then they can go camel archers, and then you need some archers to counter them and stuff. I have a video on this, so... I also have a video about the... which very first video I made, about the villager hop that I did at the start. How they go in here and go out there. We've used it in one of these games to defend the ram rush as well. So if you don't know how to do that, check it out. You're gonna do this and H up. So I'm just not much of a believer in tower victory. The way I see it, you're giving up your tempo by going tower victory, and tempo is so important in general in RTS games, but also for a civil like Delhi. If I don't have tempo, I'm gonna not be able to take the sides. Like a tower victory is really about scaling, and I think Delhi already scales pretty well, as long as you have the momentum to take the sides. Like having the sides opposed to having a building that scales, I would much rather have the sides. So we're gonna see how fast he ages up. There's like a French build order where you age up now, and then we're gonna have knight in our base really early. There we go. And what I think is really good to do against French is just get textiles. You're deleting one fill of production, but 75 HP vills don't really die. It's just so often worth it, and it's even free with Delhi, so... Okay, this is interesting to note. we're gonna see if we can deal with one of the vills. He might... Yeah. We need one more hit in. Okay, that's actually an issue. We won't have any vision now. Where did this all take place? Somewhere here, I think. Sure. So we're getting our textiles, so now the fills have a pretty easy time to survive any night harassment. We're gonna put more fills onto onto food now. Because we're going horsemen, you need a lot of food. Gonna train a scout first, rather than a horseman. I'm just gonna pull the OHP one off there, if I manage to select it. Okay, so he currently has a little bit of momentum. And this is where textiles comes into play. Although I do still lose him. Gonna try to kill one knight here, which is good. We're just gonna temporarily mostly live off the sheep. We basically exchanged one vill for one vill for one knight, which is fine. Just annoyed that I don't know where the whole board thing took place. Okay, he's adding pikes. Oh, he's going for a triple comp, okay. I think we'll be able to take him actually. We're double producing units, so we're just gonna try to go for power and number sort of thing. I think we're gonna just rely on units. So you just want to have the horsemen be on the archers, and then the pikes can do the rest. Okay, he made his production all the way out here, so we're gonna try to deal with that. But something you can just do with HRE here, so we're just gonna bring more scholars to the party. Yeah, and if he loses all this production stuff, it's gonna be really bad for him. But we don't want to go under the TC or anything. This is where I want to go into the next stage. We're gonna heal our army up. I'm gonna keep making units. We don't want to lose the momentum that we got. But behind this I'm gonna go H3. We're still getting good trades. Like, he's 100% committed to this. Like, there's no shot that he's aging or anything, you know what I mean? So, if you hit H up here, that's basically that sentence for you. And we've kind of regained some control here, because it's really hard for him to start worrying about harassment at this stage of the game. Trying to heal up whatever unit gets low. Scholar, good unit, yes. Alright, so now we're gonna age up and we're gonna get the relics. I need to have less fills on wood, by the way. These fills should not be on wood. You kind of want to re-macro that, because I'm not making archers and this is just gonna be a wood float. So you wanna... Yeah, I never scouted this and I wasn't too fussed about it. I was like, okay, I'll just play two sides. So we're gonna age, and I would have used these wood fills. It's important to choose the right fills to age up with. So wood is the resource that we at the moment we don't need. We could get like 2 more production buildings and maybe a couple houses, and that's all the wood we need. So then I'm gonna select these fills to age up with, because that's the resource I need the least of. And then we'll get, try to get onto the hunt or something. We also should have used our second mill to get survival techniques. But we were mainly focused on the fight, and as I've mentioned in plenty of my games, as long as you're doing the important things correct, like that's what it's all about. Like all these small little nitpicky things, like not having survival techniques, yeah, it, it hurts my ego slightly when I go into this deer. But who cares, compared to what's really happening into the game. So what's interesting here is when he goes triple comp, funnily enough, in small numbers, when the archer mass isn't big enough to one-shot a pike, it's still fine for me. So it's really important that I play it really actively, aggressively. Like I don't... If you're playing as a triple comp and you're just gonna get the numbers go up on both sides, then he can one-shot your pikes with his archers, and he's gonna have enough pikes of his own to defend his archers with. So I just was just constantly exchanging, and then in these smaller number fights, the scholars are insane, because like I could just heal whatever gets low. Yeah, fun little game. I think this is a fun matchup. I think it's fun to play from the French side as well. But yeah, GG, and we'll get into the next one.